What's happening, guys? Jim the Game Guru back for video 2 of Board Game Battles. I'm here with my sister Marilena, who I beat on the first one, victorious on 1-0 up on her, and that was on Botanic. Fun 2-player game. Today's video we're going to do Voltage and Spirits of the Wild. 2 games from Mattel. Mattel, a company you don't really think of when it comes to board games. You think of like Stone Meyer, CGE, Fantasy Flight Games. So Mattel actually surprised me. They had these 2 games that I picked up on a whim. I think I picked up Voltage for like $7. It was normally priced $14, and then Spirits of the Wild I think it was around the same price, about $14, maybe $20 or something. And they've actually turned out to be some good 2-player games. Actually, you probably favor this one more, don't you? Or do you?
Since I have one in Voltage, I'm thinking I like Voltage better. But it's been a little while since we played it. And I do like the slight math component. Well, there's a big math component plus the operations. I think I enjoyed this one better, but I like that because it has a little bit of action cards mixed in with gems and collecting gems to make different kinds of pairs. So completely different. Both have cards, but different ways of using it. We'll find out at the end of the video which one I like better because that'll be the one that I win in.
Okay. All right. So at the end of this video, so we're going to do 2 battles in this video. So at the end of this video, either I'm going to be up 3-0, or one of us is going to be 1-2. We'll see. But we're going to cover the components of both games in this video. We're going to do a how-to play on them. Very, very, very simple. Anybody in your family can play them. I feel like Voltage is probably the most balanced out of the 2 because both players are going to be pretty much there at the end, almost winning it. It's just going to be a matter of who gets what at the end. Spirits of the Wild is... We played this actually at a bar once, and we were having margaritas, and we had a great time playing this. And I think that's where you're talking about you didn't win that time because I blanked her 4-0 in this game. But she'll get me. She might get me on this video. Who knows? So the first game in our battle today is going to be Spirits of the Wild, and we'll do Voltage right after this. Okay, so you have each player has a board. So again, this is 2-player only. Each player has a single board that they're going to end up putting these little gems. And here we have a little bowl here with some gems. As you can see, the game starts off with 4 gems, and there's a bunch of them in a little baggie. Later on, as we use these cards, because both players will actually have action cards right here, that will allow them to take stones out of the bag and place it in the bowl, and take certain amount of stones from the bowl as well. So here's a sample of what some of the cards are. So we have take 1 stone, take 1, and then both these take 1s will actually form a coyote. That coyote will allow you to move the coyote right here that we have in the center. And I will get to the coyote in a second. So we have take 1, take 1. This one right here is take 2 stones and then take 1 from the bowl. Here you have add 3 stones to the bowl and move the coyote. There's also cards here that are faced up in 2 different piles, and these are spirits. So Spirits of the Wild is because you can actually use spirit powers, and you can use the spirit powers whenever you have 3 of your cards flipped over. So once you use a spirit power, what's going to happen is you can actually recover all your face down cards, and then you have them available again. So all of these cards are your action cards, and then as you use them, they go away, and then you have to kind of reset or refresh those particular action cards. Here we have the board. This is the main board where you're going to put your stones on. So we've got owl, rabbit, beaver, salmon, turtle. Now this little dot here on the side, you'll see a little dot on the side of those. Those are where you put the special stone. I think, is it called a spirit stone? So it's called a spirit stone. That will actually double your score for the stones that you have in each of these areas right here. So there you go. So each player's board. Now let's go into, let me just show you a quick example of a spirit card. Here we have the deer. The deer says take 1 stone from the board, add to bowl, and then take 2 stones. So this actually is pretty cool because you can actually steal a stone from somebody and then stick it in the bowl and then take the stones. Every single one of these spirits will actually have special powers, okay? I think that covers everything, right? Is there anything else that you can think of that I didn't cover?
The coyote.
Oh, yeah.
When you have the coyote, you can put it on your opponent's bowl our board. And that means they can no longer put any more gems on that spirit. So if someone is really close to getting salmon, you put the coyote there and they can no longer put any stones on that to complete what the mission is for that spirit and get more points.
So if somebody's racking up points, like the turtle, I think the turtle's kind of OP'd. If you max out your turtle, you get a ton of points. Usually the coyote ends up getting placed there. All right, so let's go ahead.
There's 2 ways to move the coyote. You can, like Jim said, you can use both of your take 1 stones, flip them over, create the coyote, and that'll allow you to move the coyote from your board. The other option is to use this card that says add 3 stones and move the coyote.
Yep.
So if you have the coyote on your board, you want to use one of those 2 methods to get it off. And game ends when 5 spirit stones are placed on the board. There are 8 in the bag. So once all 5 are out, either in the bowl at the end of a player's turn or on boards, the game is over. You tally up your points and see who wins.
All right, you go first.
So I'm going to take 2 stones because there's a lovely pair there.
So she's going to slurp up those juicy little blues and put them down there in turtle power.
Turtle is all the same color. So now I'm hoping for this pale blue to show up 3 more times to complete that. And that is the end of my turn.
And that is very, very powerful, what she's done there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add 3 stones and move the coyote because, you know what? I really don't like the fact that she's got 2 things on her turtle already. So I'm going to stop her there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, it's what, 3 stones I think, Dad? So you reach in the bag and you grab 3 stones, you stick them in there, and there you go. Now the bowl has 5 stones, so now she's up.
Yep, and Jimmy knows a turtle is very powerful because he beat me with it.
Yes, I did. I beat her quite a bit with it. I beat her to death of 3 of the 4 games, I think, the turtle.
I will take 1 stone. And in our experience, the white can be hard to come by, so I will throw that on the salmon, which is 1 of each color. And if you have 3 of those 3 stones of different colors, you get 4 points. 4 stones give you 6 points, so as many as you can rack up, you do get points along the way.
Okay, so yeah, salmon can be very, very powerful if you get that. That's another one. So the bottom 2 are usually one of the ones you're going to want to max out. I think I'm going to do a take 2, so I'm going to flip that over. I'm going to take these lovely pairs. Anytime you see pairs in the bowl, they're usually going to get gobbled up. So I am going to do turtle as well. I was debating whether or not I wanted to go to owl at that point and try to maybe max that out, but no, I don't think so.
All right, so I guess I'll complete the take 1, grab the blue to keep moving with my salmon.
Okay.
And then I get to move my coyote, and boom, so it'll be the battle of the turtles.
Okay, so she's blocking my turtle. That's just awesome. All right, so I'm gonna do add 2 and take 1. So let's see what we got here. Come on, give me something yummy. Give me something good. All right, 2. Oh, but I can only take 1, so that kind of stinks. I really want that pair, but I don't want to leave her with that pair of white. Because if I leave her with a pair, then she's probably going to utilize it on something. So I'll probably do the same thing as what Marilena did, and I'll probably just go to salmon.
I am looking at the spirit cards, because now that I have 3 cards flipped over, I can use the spirit cards that are over here.
Yes.
So take 2 stones from bag, or take 1 from the board and add to bowl.
I actually like the ram, because the ram you could take 2 stones from bag, like Marilena just said. But I think this is one of the better ones. Just outright, you grab 2 stones, you stick it on your board, whatever you want.
Yeah, take 2 stones. Oh yeah, sorry, take 2 stones. Well, you gotta hope that they're the stones that you want.
Yes.
So I'm gonna use the deer. It says take 1 stone from the board and add to bowl. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then it says to take 2 stones. So then you put the action card back under its pile. I am going to take these 2 stones because I can use the blue for my turtle and that. And then I get to recover the 3 cards that I flipped over.
See, I knew it. I knew as soon as we get on camera, you were gonna possibly win. Dan, you got a massive lead right now. That is huge. I think I'm gonna use the ram. I think I'm gonna go ahead and recover, and because I'm just gonna reach. I'm in prayer mode right now. I'm gonna grab 2 and hopefully. Oh, it's not bad. Look at that, a blue and an orange. I mean, even though I want the orange down here, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and recover my cards now because I used the ram.
And I'm in a bind now because I don't need 1 white. Add 2 stones and take 1.
Yeah, I figured that. Just to give you more options.
I'm hoping 1 will be a spirit stone. Come on, yummy, yummy
She's
spirit stone.
She's going to try to double her... There it is. So
this is the spirit stone. It's clear.
Guide her hand up to the camera.
It's clear.
It's clear. Those are spirit stones. Those will double it. So she's taking 1. Obviously, she's taking that. So she's going to put that on her turtle. So she's doubling her turtle points right now. I'm actually hoping that the deer will come back around on the pile. Because if I can use that deer, I'm going to snag that spirit stone from her board. And now that I've told her exactly what I'm going to do, she's probably going to be like, no. I'm going to leave you in a bind. Because I know you don't need that white. So I'm going to do take 1. And I'm going to grab a purple. And I'm going to stick it on my salmon.
I will add 3 stones and move the coyote.
Okay. And you do not, I don't think you have to actually move it. I think it's a may, right?
I do believe you're correct that it said may in the instructions.
So if she wants to leave it here, she can. And let's see what she's going to do. Oh, wow. I don't remember that color. Has that always been in there?
Yeah, the teal. Oh, and I'm, just because you're getting closer to the salmon, I'm going to move it up there.
Wow. That is, that's a very nasty little move you got there. Okay, what do I need? I need orange. Because I know there's no orange in the bowl. That was a good move. Okay. I'm going to take 2 because I don't want you to have the purple and the teal. So I'll go rabbit. I'm going to go rabbit this time. I'm going to see what happens there.
I needed that.
Yes, you did.
I'm going to force your hand to refill the bowl. And I will take 2.
All right, so she's using her take 2. Look at all that awesome stones in the bowl. Fantastic.
So many choices.
So many choices. Why don't we add 3 stones and move the coyote now? Why not? We'll move it right there, your turtle. I don't want you maximizing your points on that. And what is that? 3 stones?
Yes.
All right, so you force my hand with the add 3 stones. Oh, look at that. And you get a pair of yellows.
But I don't have my 2s.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to take 2.
I can only take 1. So I will take 1.
Okay.
And I will grab this. Although, no, I guess I already put it down.
Okay, so you're going to do that.
Yeah, and I left you with 2 that you could take. Nope, you don't have your take 2 anymore anyway. So you can't do it.
I don't. I have an add 2 take 1. Dude, I'm going to do the take 1. I'll do the take 1, and now I create the coyote, flipping it over, so I can move it again if I want to. So I'm going to do take 1, because I don't want the pair left. And I'm going to stick it on the rabbit, because that will complete the rabbit. Not very many points, but if I get a spirit stone, I can double it. But I want to move the coyote. Your salmon is worth how many points now? It's worth 6 only, right?
Yes. And so no double spirit stone, so.
And your turtle is worth what now? Your turtle's worth 6.
6. So.
Well, when you get the spirit stone,
the spirit stone, so it'll be 12.
No, I'm not going to move it. I'll leave it.
I will take the yellow stone and work towards my salmon, so thank you for that.
That's fine.
And guess what I get to do?
Put it on there too? Okay, excellent. Well, that's awesome. You're leaving with nothing. I hate that. I think I'm going to use a spirit. So add 4 stones, take 1. What's this one? Add 3 stones, take 1, return 1 to the bag. All right, I'm going to use the bison. Add 3, take 1, return 1 to the bag, okay?
So it is important, the instructions say you have to perform the actions in order.
Why am I not getting any spirit stones? Add 3, take 1, and return 1 to the bag. Actually, you know what? I'll take this so I can put it on my turtle.
Smart. I'll return 1 to bag.
Return 1 to bag. You already have a teal. Oh, you need this. So that goes back to the bag. And now these get all refresh. So they come back.
Well, I have no action cards, so obviously I have to use my spirit. So add 4 stones, take 1, or take 1 stone and then take another turn. Well, if I take 1 stone, there's no stones left. But then I do get to recover. Well, you have to do it in order. So that's another thing. You have to use all the actions on the spirit card before you recover.
So you don't have any action cards left over.
Yeah, to take another turn before I refresh my turn. I'm going to have to add the 4 stones and take 1.
Okay, so she's going to use the wolf to add 4 stones and take 1.
Well.
You get to take 1. There you go.
That leaves you with a spirit stone, so you're welcome.
I've always questioned this card, though. The card that we're talking about is the eagle.
Yeah.
Because like Marilena said, whenever you use the spirit cards, you have to do things in order on the cards before you actually refresh your cards. I'm not sure with this one when the refresh actually happens. If it happens right when you take the next turn, or if it happens after you take the next turn. I would probably assume that after you take another turn, because that's what completes the card.
Yes.
And that's why we're saying we have to do everything in a row and complete the actions on the card before you refresh.
Yes.
I really, really, really want that teal one too. And you've really just hurt me there.
The teal can't go on your salmon because the coyote's there anyway.
I know, but just take it away from... Well,
I don't need it.
Well, you don't need it anymore over there anyway, yeah. Alright, so I'll just do take one. So that way, in case I need to move my coyote again... I'm going to put it on the turtle. I'll go for the double on that. But I need oranges like crazy.
Well, I'm lucky because I can take the one and complete my salmon with my double points.
Yeah, so she's got a lot of points there.
That's 26
with those
points.
Two. I think I'm going to use this one. Add 2 and take 1. And I'm hoping that something... Please, 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 please. Give me at least 1 orange. Oh, a spirit.
Something better.
And, yep, I will put that on my rabbit. Okay.
I think I will take 2.
Okay.
And work on my rabbit.
Jeez. We're mirroring the same exact thing. Man, I kind of wish I went into beaver now if I knew you were gonna go into rabbit.
I think, yeah. I see something else I could have done. No. Never mind. I'm good. All right.
And you're not leaving me with anything to take. I'll do it. Add 3, move the coyote. And I'll put it on your turtle, just in case you end up getting something later on.
I will take 1 to complete my rabbit. And then move.
Jeez.
Oh, wait, you're not having any luck with the oranges, so I'm gonna keep it on the salmon because you're probably not gonna get your turtle.
He's camping right on that stuff, man. It's driving me nuts. No, I'll do a take 2 stones. I'll grab these 2 whites and I'll stick them in the owl. Why not? Might as well try it.
Add 2 stones and take 1.
How many spirit stones do we have on the board so far? We only have 2. Oh, we have 3. 1, 2, 3.
4.
Oh, we have 4.
So 1 more.
Wow, 1 more spirit stone will end the game.
All right, let's see which 2 come out.
And I think it's immediate, right? I don't think you get the place.
At the end of, it's at the end of the person's turn.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
No cheating. Don't look in the bag.
I'm not looking in the bag.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Now I get to take 1.
You need to take 1.
What do you need?
I need everything. You're destroying me in this game. I knew it was gonna happen as soon as we get on the video.
Try, because there's not many purples on the board, so I think I'm gonna.
Oh, you're thinking because they're all in the bag still.
Yeah.
I might use this eagle actually. I think I'm gonna try to pull something out of my.
Well, that's actually good that I left you that, because then you can get a pair.
Because exactly. So eagle means take 1, and I'm gonna put it on the owl.
Mm-hmm.
Take another turn, and this is where we have that discrepancy thing. Mm-hmm. Is it after we refresh? But we're gonna say it's not. The refresh happens after you take all the actions. So I am gonna go ahead and use my last action here, which is take 1. So then this will give me that, and I get to move the coyote because now I got the coyote. So I'm gonna put it on that. Not that you're really going for that, so that goes down there, and then these all refresh. And you're looking at those spirits like, what am I gonna take?
Well, I think I'm just gonna add 3 stones and move the coyote.
Yeah, you just want that 5th one to come up because you know you got this game locked.
It's true. If 1 comes up and I move the coyote and it's at the end of my turn, it's in the bowl and nobody gets to use the power of the spirit.
You're probably gonna win, yeah. Yes.
Jim lives another day.
Yes. Yes.
Well, let's see. Hold on, I'm looking. So right now on your turtle you have 6 with a double. Because you have that spirit stone on the turtle, well, then you can get the spirit stone for the salmon if I put it. I'm trying to think where my least. Where my least.
What are you gonna do?
You get 1 more.
The oranges here killed me on this.
Yeah. Put on salmon because I don't want you to get a spirit stone on that. And you needed that teal too. I just realized.
I did.
Good move. My instinct was correct.
I'm gonna go a different direction because I just have to. I'm gonna go take 2 for the purples. I'm gonna fill out the owl.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hope that you don't draw a spirit stone because if I get a spirit stone for this, that could be something. Because that right there is gonna be 18 points if I get a spirit stone for that. Cause I don't know. I feel like you're on survival mode with that, trying to grab that spirit stone out of the bag as hard as you can.
Maybe I'll just take 2 stones from the bag.
Okay. God, what? You're killing me. Oh my god. But you gotta place them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and if you can't place them, I think they're gone.
Oh yeah, I can't remember the rule for that. Well, I can because I have the beaver.
Yeah, you can. You have the beaver. You'll have to put one on one of either that or you put one of them up here, maybe in your... Good. Wow, 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 wow. You never leave me with anything there. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do an add 2 stones and take 1. Dude, like right now, this is when I need the spirit stone. That would be clutch. If I can put it on that would be so clutch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Not even an orange. Like I could have used an orange and not even an orange. That is awful. How many yellows are on the board? Oh, quite a bit.
Oh, you got some over there.
It's quite a bit of everything. I think I might just go for a teal here, I guess. Okay. Okay. Whatever.
I am just gonna take 1. I do need this purple.
I will take 1 as well. Because because that leaves you with nothing, so you can't really use bear.
Well, I can't use this.
Well, you can't use them anyway. Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to replenish.
Oh damn it! You're gonna use
add 2 and take 1.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
There's not very many stones
I
left.
know. It's all like spirit stones left in this stupid bag too. Oh my god! Wow! 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 I needed that so bad.
This will give me 12, and this will give me 12. So it doesn't really matter where I put it.
That's the end of this game. Now let's see who wins. I'm gonna go a little tally. I think she's got me this game. So no doubt. No, you tally yours up.
So 6.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 12 is 18. This is 26. Oh my gosh, mental math. 26 plus 18 is... And another 28.
Wow, that's high. You scored a big one.
20 plus 20 is 64.
I don't think...
76.
Wow. Yeah, that's a high score. I didn't come close to getting that before when I beat you. Damn, that's crazy. I got 33 points, right? 33? Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I got 33. You got 60, 70, whatever the points are. So you beat me. We are now tied up 1-1. I beat her 4 games in a row.
72 points I got.
Yeah. So I beat her 4 games in a row in this game. And then right when we get on camera, she destroys me, of course. I knew that was going to happen.
I have been strategizing.
Yeah, okay. Or maybe you just got all the damn spirit stones. No, you did good on this one. So good win for her. We're tied up 1-1. Let's move to Voltage, our next game. All right, battle number 3. We got Voltage and another awesome, simple Mattel game. You see, very simple layout. You got a bunch of terminals here. You have 4 terminals. They have a plus or a minus sign on them. And then we have the main deck. Both players get dealt 4 cards in their hands. And then we end up playing cards on different sides of the terminals. And whenever one of the terminals ends up getting 5 cards total, so if Marilyn had 3 and I had 2 over here on a terminal, then you evaluate the terminal to see who wins it. These pluses and minuses, what they mean is basically a minus means that the person with the lowest score on their side wins the terminal. The plus means the person with the most points on their side wins the terminal. And every card that you put down on here is going to have a value. It's going to be 1, 2, or 3. There are 2 cards that are going to be in your hand that may not be number cards. One of them is a card that you can actually wipe out a card on somebody's side and like throw it in the discard pile, and then that card ends up taking the spot where the number card was. And the other card is a card where it's called the bypass card, and that card is one that you play on your side, but then you can swap cards, one card from your opponent's side to your side, and then one card from your side to their side. Whenever you draw a card from the deck, sometimes you'll have cards that have a gold where the actual V is. That gold means you can actually flip the terminal to the other side. So here you see the terminal is just a plastic kind of square, plus minus. And then whenever you draw a card that has a gold on there, you can actually flip one of these terminal signs over. Your choices, you have 3 choices on your turn. One is to play a card and then draw a card. Or you can play 2 cards out of your hand. If you play 2 cards out of your hand, they cannot go in the same terminal. So if I put a card in orange, then the next card I play has to go into one of these other 3 colors. The other option is to draw 2 cards from the deck and not play a card. Keep in mind, there is a hand limit. Right now we're at 4, right? The hand limit is 6, so you cannot have a hand greater than 6. So if right now if I opted for a draw 2, well, I can't draw 2 again on my next turn because it would go beyond the 6 cards. So once you get to 6, you're gonna have to be you're stuck basically either playing a card and drawing a card or playing 2. Okay, so since you won, I'll give you honors from the last game. Now we are now tied 1-1.
I am gonna draw 2.
Okay, so she's gonna draw 2. So there's one card right there that has a gold. So as soon as I draw this card, since it had a gold on there, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this orange to a minus. And then I'm going to draw another one. So I'm going to draw 2 just like Marilena did.
Play 2.
Okay, so she's played 2 3s on there. Now these little cubes right here, I don't know if I already covered this. This is Marilena's side right here. So she's going to move her little tracker up here because whenever you win a terminal, you're going to end up moving your little point tracker up. So I need to get it to here, she needs to get it to there, and the first person that gets to that spot wins. This game is super, super balanced. I mean, like when I say it's super balanced, I mean it's ridiculously balanced. I don't think I've played a game where the loser was more than 1 spot behind the winner. I mean, it's that close. Because it gets to a point where you're like, you're gonna give up terminals. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay, so you got what? You played 2 there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do a play 1 and draw 1. And that's a hard thing about this game. You don't want to get to the point where your stack gets too heavy on one side because the other person could then see what you're doing and then flip the terminal.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw 2.
And screw you over.
Oh, and look at that! I can flip.
You can flip one. Okay.
So I'm going to flip this one
to positive. Oh, isn't that yummy? So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to play a 1 here on the green. And you notice the colors of the numbers, they all match the terminals. So everything is easy. You just match the colors. You cannot play colors on other colors. They have to match. I'm going to do a play 2 as well. And I'm going to do this. I'm kind of curious to see what you've got going on over there. What you going to do?
I think I'll play 1 and draw 1. All right.
Okay.
If you're so curious, I guess I'll play that.
I think I'm going to draw 2. Oh, and look at that. Look at that.
That doesn't sound good.
Look at that.
Oh, I didn't notice I was a flipper.
What do you do when you have a tie? What do you do if you have a tie? And I believe the tie, it's the last person that put the 5th card ends up losing, I believe, if there's a tie. I think
you're right. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and play 1, draw 1. Oh, gosh, keep giving you the flips.
Yes, thank you. I like that. Keep giving me them flips. Well, I will do this then. Because I know you don't want to win that just yet, do you? I'll play 1, and then I will draw 1. Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this was what? This was a flip. I'll flip this one, I think.
Of course you will.
Yep. The flipping is always going to be toward the end of your turn. The actions never give you an opportunity to flip any of the terminals before you play a card.
All right, so I think this is what I get to do, right? I get to swap one of our cards.
But what are you going to do? You're still going to win.
I know, because I get to flip it.
No, but that's going to be after. We're going to evaluate it. So now you put that down. It immediately gets evaluated.
Okay.
So you can do that and swap, but then we'll evaluate it. I'll win.
Yeah, you win. Okay,
and then you have to draw.
I thought I could finish my turn before you can immediately evaluate.
And that's what I was saying, is that the drawing of the gold cards, the game is designed a way that you can only flip the terminals pretty much after you played your cards.
All right, well then I have to, I guess I'll go ahead, I'll fill this one out. Then I'll draw this, and obviously I'm going to flip that.
Yes, you are. Isn't that lovely? What do you got there? 5, and this is what, 3? This is the swapping card I was talking about earlier. There you go. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to swap the 1.
But that makes 5 cards, which means we evaluate and I win.
I know. It evaluates after this takes effect.
Oh, okay.
So now I get your 3, so I have 5 and you have 3. And there you go. So now we have, there's 5 cards total. The swapperoo moved them over. We evaluate the terminal. I win because I have more points than she does on my side based on the terminal. So this goes up by 1. These cards, they all go in the discard pile. Bye. See ya. And then now this gets reset so you can play additional cards now. So what? I did play 1, right? Do I want to draw now or do I want to play another? I think I'm going to draw, and then I am going to flip that to positive. But if you play 1 and draw 1, you're not gonna get you're not gonna be able to flip a terminal because but that's okay.
So I will play this.
This is gonna be interesting. I want to see what happens here. So I'll play that there, and I am going to play. Do I want to do that? Oh, I do, because there's no way that you'll be under if you flip that. Okay. Because we both have 3 there, there's no way, even if you flip it to a negative, there's no way to get under that.
It's tricky because I know what that next card is, so I gotta think through this. I think I want to do this. I have to remember how this played out. So this kills one of your cards, right? Yeah, but it's still, you playing it, I think yes, you do that. I believe this nicks out the card in there. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then that still becomes part of the pile. So okay, interesting. And then I will draw 1. Okay, but you're not gonna flip that apparently because obviously that's gonna be hard to get underneath 1. I'm wondering why you're doing this. This one, silly. See a little rabbit. I see what you're doing. Okay. All right. Now we evaluate that. I have 4. She's got 3. So I will. All right. I gotta get my brain in this game. I will win the terminal. I will win the terminal on that. And, just after I said this is balanced, now watch this one be the runaway game. One time it's a runaway game. You apparently played this a lot more recently than I have, so yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, I get to a point where because I played 2 back to back like that or whatever, because now I only have 3 cards in my hand. And now it becomes harder to recuperate, which means you're probably going to end up you get to flip. You're going to end up winning a couple of those. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just draw 2 because I need to refill my hand up a little bit because I'm looking kind of dry there. One thing I didn't say before, I really like the texture on the cards, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's actually like a little circuitry texture in there. So they've added that nice little touch to it, and I kind of appreciate that. But anyway, I know it's kind of a geek thing there, but I just had to bring that up. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay. And this is what I'm talking about. It gets to the point where you're going to end up losing a terminal. And like right now, I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. And even if I play 1 and draw 1, I'm not going to get a gold card to flip a terminal. Let's do this. I'll just play the 3 here and I'll grab this. You're probably going to get gold in there. Nope, you didn't. And there you go. That gets evaluated. You obviously destroyed me on that one. Okay, so you move your little thingy-majiggy up. Okay, so now, what did you play there? Did you only play 1 card there? Just 1 so far. Yeah, so I guess you're playing 2, or you're going to draw. Oh, okay. I think I'll do a 2 there and draw. I guess let's do that and draw. Okay. Well, and you're going to end up flipping a terminal now. Okay, which terminal do I want to flip? Interesting, because you have the most points on that one. All right, so I will do a play 1, and I will do a draw 1, and obviously I'm gonna flip that one. Lucky me. Oh, you got a gold on there too? Nope. Remember, at the end of your turn, this gets evaluated first. Oh gosh, that's right. Yeah. I keep forgetting that. That's what makes it hard. I keep forgetting that. That's what makes it hard, because it makes you you can't put something down. Draw 2. You're gonna draw 2, okay, and you have to flip. Obviously, flip that. All right, I'm gonna play 2. I'll put a 2 here, and then I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna nuke your 2 and just see what happens. Okay, so you have 2, and I have 2. Yeah. Next card wins, which is mine. Yep. So I was just hoping that maybe you didn't have a green. Oh, but that's right. I forgot you pulled it back. Yeah. Yeah. That was dumb of me. Yeah. I totally forgot about that. I showed you my hand too, brother. I know. Come on. I know. That was terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. Right. Now what do I want to do? That was absolutely garbage. Do this. So we switch. Okay. All right. So you're doing a minus action there. Okay. We'll do a draw 2. Oh, and look at that. That works. Thank ya. I'll play 1, draw 1.
Okay. I'm going to make it tough on you. I'm really, really hoping there's not a gold card under that, even if you do a double draw. Mm-hmm. Now watch, it probably will be. And then I'll put a 2 there. Oh, wow. Oh, no, I still win.
How's that?
Because you got to switch.
Yeah.
You got to switch a 2 for what? For a 3?
Yeah, that's true. Because it's just one card. Dang it. All right, yeah, you got that one. I am not learning that switcheroo.
Yes. Two bonehead plays by both of us.
Yes. All right. Okay.
All right, so this goes up one more.
Draw one.
I think we're gonna have to drink energy drinks next time before we play this game.
It's just I haven't played in a while, so I'm trying to remember all the tricks and nuances.
I'm gonna do a draw 2. Ooh. And what? Draw 2. I get the flip. What am I gonna flip? Well, I'm gonna flip this one. There we go. Okay, so I got 3. And I'm hoping there are no more. I want to do a play 2, do a 3 there. Want to see what happens here?
I think I'm going to draw 2 to evaluate.
Okay. And I'm going to do the same. I want to draw 2 and look, I get the flip. But do I want to flip? Oh no, I have to. I think it forces you to have to flip. What do I want to flip? Oh, you know, I'll flip that one.
Sure? I can't remember if it's you have to or you may.
Yep. So after looking at the rules really, really fast, it is a. I just had to. We had to double check on that. It is a forced flip on the terminals. So whenever you flip one of the gold cards, you must flip it. It's not a may flip.
All right.
So you have to flip something now.
I do have to flip something.
I'm gonna have to be aggressive. I think I'm gonna have to be really, really aggressive here. I think I need to see what you're gonna do with those oranges. I'll play 2. Oh, but you can't do a draw 2. You can't do a draw 2 because you have a hand of 6. Ooh.
I was not protecting the oranges. Dang it.
Yeah, but the good thing is it's 3 cards, and I cannot play 2 on the same color.
Mm-hmm. But you can play the next round. That's the thing. So you won the orange and you won the game.
Yeah, but I can't play 2 on the same turn. That's what I'm saying. So it's like it'll take me a minimum of 2 turns in order to win this orange.
Right.
But that's 2 turns that you get to flip.
Yeah.
Possibly flip it. If you flip it to minus, I'm screwed.
Gotta at least try to protect that, but I should have laid something down sooner on that one.
Oh wow, I'm surprised you went for that. I'm really surprised you went for that. By doing that, I'll need one more card to evaluate this.
I know.
Oh, no.
Yep, you win. Alright.
Yep.
Because my bonehead moves early.
Yeah, if you didn't play that, if like let's say pretend that wasn't there.
Yeah.
I can't play this here because if I play this here, I risk you possibly later on flipping this and winning on a minus.
Yeah, and there was no flips or roos
for
a while.
So I would have gotten it eventually anyway.
Oh my god, no.
Are there any? Yeah, at the bottom. At the bottom. Wow.
So yeah, you would have won anyway.
Yep. Okay.
Oh well.
So there you go. That is Voltage. That's how you play it. And I win that. So now I'm up 2 games to 1, but she got on the board on this video. So we split it 1-1 through the 2 games. But these are 2 Mattel games that I actually like. I think they did a really good job. Again, you don't think Mattel board games, you think more of toys. I think they did good on them. They're fun. I mean, yeah, there are only 2 players for both these games, but I think they did a pretty decent job. All right, so that does it. Episode 2, board game battles, done. Only 1 game apart, and we'll see what happens next time, episode 3. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.